What if I told you there's an animal that has been swimming in our oceans since before the dinosaurs? It's true. Sharks are some of the oldest creatures on Earth, with a family tree stretching back over 400 million years. They've survived mass extinctions and even seen continents drift apart. When you look at a shark, you're looking at a piece of living history. These animals aren't just mindless movie monsters. They are intelligent, complex, and absolutely vital to the health of our oceans. So, let's dive in and meet the real sharks. Sharks are a special type of fish. Unlike most fish with bony skeletons, a shark's skeleton is made of cartilage. That's the same flexible stuff in your nose and ears. That makes them lightweight and extremely agile, able to twist and turn with speed and grace. Their cartilaginous skeleton links them to close relatives, rays, skates. It's an ancient, successful design, letting them dominate many marine environments. So why are these ancient mariners so important? Think of them as the doctors of the ocean. Where can you find sharks? The better question might be, where can't you find them? These adaptable creatures have conquered nearly every corner of the world's oceans. From the icy, frigid waters of the Arctic with the Greenland shark, to the warm, sun-drenched coral reefs of the tropics where reef sharks patrol, there's a shark species that calls it home. Some sharks, like the legendary great white, are true globetrotters, undertaking massive migrations that can span entire oceans, covering thousands of miles in search of food or a place to give birth. Their ability to thrive in such diverse conditions is a testament to their incredible evolutionary success. Many shark species prefer the coastal shallows, where sunlight penetrates the water and food is abundant. You can find nurse sharks resting on the sandy bottoms of the Caribbean, while lemon sharks cruise through mangrove forests, which act as vital nurseries for their young. Other species are masters of the deep, living in a world of perpetual darkness. The mysterious goblin shark, for instance, lurks in the deep sea, thousands of feet below the surface, where the pressure is immense and the light is non-existent. They are perfectly adapted to a life hidden from our view, showcasing the incredible range of habitats sharks occupy. Even fresh water isn't completely off-limits for some remarkable sharks. The bull shark is famous for its unique ability to swim from saltwater into freshwater rivers and lakes. They have been found thousands of miles up the Mississippi River in the United States, and even in Lake Nicaragua in Central America. This is possible because they have special glands and kidney functions that allow them to adjust to the change in salinity, a superpower that few other marine animals possess. This worldwide presence is a clear indicator of their importance. They are not just visitors but integral residents of every marine ecosystem on the planet. When you hear the word shark, you might picture the iconic great white, with its powerful jaws and formidable size. But the shark family is incredibly diverse, with over 500 different species, and they come in a truly astonishing range of shapes and sizes. It's a family portrait that includes giants, dwarves, the strange, the streamlined. At the top end of the scale is the magnificent whale shark. This gentle giant is the largest fish in the sea, capable of growing up to 60 feet long. That's longer than a school bus. But despite its immense size, it's a filter feeder, peacefully cruising the ocean with its mouth wide open to gulp down tiny plankton. On the other end of the spectrum, we have the tiny dwarf lantern shark. This little guy is so small it could fit in the palm of your hand, reaching a maximum length of only about 8 inches. It lives in the deep ocean off the coasts of Colombia and Venezuela. And it has a secret superpower: it can produce its own light. It has light-emitting organs called photophores on its belly and fins. This bioluminescence helps it camouflage itself in the deep sea, and may also be used to attract small prey or communicate with other lantern sharks in the dark, vast expanse of its deep-water home. In between these two extremes is a whole world of fascinating forms. The hammerhead shark, with its bizarre and unmistakable head shaped like a T, uses its wide-set eyes to gain a panoramic view of its surroundings, making it an expert hunter. Then there's the thresher shark, which has an incredibly long, whip-like tail that it uses to stun its prey before eating. The angel shark looks more like a ray, with a flattened body that it uses to bury itself in the sand and ambush unsuspecting fish. Each design is a unique solution to the challenges of survival in the ocean. This incredible variety shows how sharks have evolved to fill almost every possible role in the marine ecosystem. Sharks are famous for being incredible hunters, and for good reason. They have a whole toolkit of senses that make them some of the most effective predators on the planet. While their eyesight is good, they rely heavily on other, more powerful senses. One of their most amazing abilities is their incredible sense of smell. A shark can detect a single drop of blood in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. This allows them to locate potential prey from great distances, following faint scent trails through the water with amazing accuracy, but their senses don't stop there. Sharks have a unique sense that we humans don't have at all. It's called the ampullae of Lorenzini. These are special pores visible as small black dots around their snout and head that can detect the faint electrical fields generated by the muscle contractions of living animals. This means that even if a fish is hiding motionless and completely buried in the sand, a shark can still sense its heartbeat or the flutter of its gills. It's like having a built-in metal detector, but for finding living creatures. This sixth sense makes it almost impossible for prey to hide. Different sharks also have different hunting strategies. The great white is famous for its ambush technique, rocketing up from the depths to surprise seals at the surface. Thresher sharks use their long tails to slap the water-stunning schools of fish. Wobbegong sharks, masters of camouflage, lie perfectly still on the ocean floor looking like a patterned rock or a patch of seaweed, and use a lightning-fast gulp to swallow any fish that strays too close. This variety in hunting methods allows different species to target different types of prey without competing with each other. There is so much more to a shark's life than just hunting. They have complex social behaviors, fascinating reproductive strategies, habits that surprise scientists today. For a long time, sharks were thought to be solitary loners, but we now know that's not always true. Scalloped hammerheads gathering in massive schools, sometimes in the hundreds. It's still a mystery why, possibly navigation protection or social reasons. Finding a mate, like a giant underwater convention. When it comes to having babies, sharks do things differently. Unlike most fish that lay thousands of eggs, many sharks give birth to live young. Female lemon sharks return to the shallow nursery where they were born to give birth to their pups. Other sharks, like horn sharks, lay tough egg cases. Mermaids' purses wedged into rock crevices for protection. Sharks form partnerships with other creatures. Remoras attached to sharks' bodies. It's a classic symbiosis. Remoras get a free ride protection from predators and scraps of food. They clean the shark's skin of parasites. A mobile cleaning service. Sharks aren't just takers, they provide transport and safety for other animals. One mind-blowing behavior is tonic immobility. Turn a shark upside down and it can go into a trance, still and unresponsive. Scientists use this to study sharks up close and attach tracking tags safely. This shows how much we still have to learn about these ancient creatures. Sharks are the ultimate survivors, but today, they face a threat they cannot overcome on their own: us. Human activities are pushing many shark species to the brink of extinction. One of the biggest threats is overfishing. Millions of sharks are caught each year, both intentionally for their fins, meat, liver oil, and accidentally as bycatch in nets meant for other fish. Because sharks grow slowly, mature late, and have very few young, their populations simply cannot recover from this intense fishing pressure. They are being removed from the oceans faster than they can reproduce. The loss of sharks is not just a tragedy for the sharks themselves, it's a disaster for the entire ocean. As top predators, they play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. When sharks disappear, the populations of their prey can explode. Smaller fish, rays. These animals can then overgraze on seagrass or wipe out scallop populations, causing a chain reaction that degrades the entire habitat. A healthy ocean needs sharks. Protecting them is not just about saving a single species, it's about protecting the health and stability of the vast blue part of our planet. So what can we do to help our finned friends? The first step is education. By learning about sharks and sharing that knowledge, we can help change their public image from one of a monster to that of a vital and vulnerable animal. We can also make responsible choices as consumers. Avoid purchasing products that contain shark fin soup, shark leather. Support sustainable seafood initiatives that work to reduce bycatch and protect marine life. Your choices at the grocery store and restaurants can make a real difference for sharks and the oceans. You can also support conservation organizations that are working on the front lines to protect sharks. These groups advocate for stronger fishing regulations, push for the creation of marine protected areas, and conduct critical research to better understand these animals. By lending your voice, donating, or volunteering, you become part of a global movement to ensure these ancient mariners continue to swim in our oceans for millions of years to come. It's our turn to be the guardians, to protect the protectors of the sea. What do sharks eat? It really depends on the shark. Their diet is as varied as their size and shape. Large sharks like great whites, tiger sharks will eat larger prey like seals, sea lions, turtles, and even dolphins. Smaller sharks like black-tip reef sharks stick to a diet of fish, squid, and crustaceans. And then there are the filter feeders, like the whale shark, the basking shark, who eat the smallest creatures in the sea, plankton and krill. They are proof that not all sharks are ferocious hunters. Some are just gentle giants cruising for a microscopic meal.